Are you in need of some Zen? You have found it. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it out. And let's roll. Our affirmation for today is I am in the driver's seat of my own life. I am in the driver's seat of my own life. I am in the driver's seat of my own life. There are so many different decisions that we have to make on a daily basis, and sometimes you can feel so overwhelmed that it feels like it might be easier to sit in the passenger seat of your own life and let somebody else take over for a minute. But that can get really dangerous because in a split second, you can feel like you're completely out of control, and the decisions and even the answers that you're giving when people are asking you questions aren't you anymore. It's like this shell of you, and I want you to feel bold and know that sometimes risks need to be taken, and sometimes we leap off the cliff and we don't know what's going to happen on the other side. But gosh dang it, when we soar, it feels so flipping good, and I want you to soar. So take that and run with it. Been struggling a little bit because I feel like I'm trying to do the best that I possibly can on a day-to-day basis, but at the same time, sometimes it feels like I have become the passenger in my own life, and I don't like that. But we grow and we maneuver and we also speak up and we learn how to use our voice and we communicate, and there's nothing wrong with communicating. There's nothing wrong with expressing your feelings, how you truly feel about something, and you can't control how other people are going to respond to that, or even, what happens next. That's out of your control, which I believe can be very scary because you feel like you put yourself out there and then you're just kind of like hanging out and people are like, what? It's better to learn how to speak your mind and continue to speak your mind. And the people that aren't in your corner, they're going to kind of start dropping off because they're going to realize, oh, I can't really manipulate this person, or they're not benefiting me in the way that I used to really enjoy it. So it's okay. It's okay that people come and go in our lives because not everyone is meant to stay. I'm sure if you have already graduated from school, you had that moment where you realized, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be friends with everybody for the rest of my life. Like, that's just not true. Some people have done a really good job of that business, staying in touch, but we all have people that we thought were going to be our best friends or going to just be in our lives forever. And all of a sudden we had a moment where like, oh, I didn't see that one coming, right? My own energy is the card that I pulled today. I love being there for friends and family while staying true to myself. I don't let others' energy or mood affect my own. To help a friend in a hole, I don't need to jump in the hole with them. Simply reach out a hand and it is up to them to do the rest. I know I've pulled this card before, but isn't that kind of weird? I literally was talking about all that stuff, and then we got a card that reassured us that we do not need to jump in the hole that our friend is in, but we definitely can reach out a hand. And if they want to grab it and they want to come up, very, very cool. And if they don't, we're doing the best that we can. And also, side note, totally okay to start getting some mental help for yourself, to start speaking to somebody outside of any situation that is getting you overwhelmed. I've got some family stuff going on, and I don't want to go into any details because it's nobody's business, but it has affected every single part of my life, from my marriage to my family and how I function on a day-to-day basis. And I cannot allow my emotions to overtake myself because I'm supposed to be on the radio and supposed to be this cheerful person. And if I'm crying in between songs, that's not going to work for anybody, and I probably would get fired. And honestly, I feel like this is some therapy for me, to be able to do a moment of Zen and to be able to listen to the music and connect with people who are just trying to get through their day. Everybody's just trying to get through their day and succeed in their day. I want that for you. I want that for everybody. And I really, 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 really hope and send out the most positive vibes for people, because maybe we're not meant for something, but there's a reason that we're in the spot that we're in, and there are lessons to be learned. And if we can grab that stuff and continue on and just know we are worthy and we are amazing and we are in the driver's seat of our own life. You feel me? Vroom, vroom, baby. Let's go.